Hey, what is going on, everybody? Tom from Tom's Randomness, and I just want to say I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving and a wonderful holiday time with your families. Hope you ate too much, just like I did, and had a great time. But I want to also speak to the closing of the St. Jude's thing that we're doing. It is in 2 weeks that we'll be closing that down. So if you want to get in, be sure you do. We definitely hit our goals. We exceeded our goal. I'm happy to say that even covering the cost of shipping, we are well over $200. In fact, closer to $300 in contributions to St. Jude. So I appreciate that. Initially, I wasn't sure if I would use what we collected to cover the cost of shipping or not, because I mean, I'm pretty well invested here, and we've got some other people who donated in this. But now I'm very, very content because we're realistically right now, if I take from the contributions to cover the cost of shipping, we're still going to send over $250 to St. Jude. So I'm feeling a lot more confident and comfortable not paying that out of pocket. Again, we'll see when we get closer to it. I'm hoping that we'll continue to get a few more people involved, especially with this new edition that I'm about to show you, which you probably kind of got a glimpse of it there. It is an 1889 a Morgan silver dollar. I'll show pictures at the end, but I'll just flash it here real quick. And it's a mint state 61 NGC graded Morgan silver dollar there. Yeah, very awesome toner. I accidentally bought it. I think I even told this story earlier on. I accidentally bought it thinking it was a PCGS for my collection, and it came in and I was like, wait, oops. So I just want a coin that's 100 years older than me, 200 years older than me, and that's pretty much it. Because I have a 1989 American Silver Eagle, but I'd like to get a coin that's 200 and 300 years older than me. How cool would that be? That's kind of just like the only thing I really want to accomplish with my coin collection, besides having some silver and gold that, you know, I can pass down to my kids. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys about something else real quick before I show you the really good pictures, or I think better pictures of that silver dollar. But we do have a ton of prizes, so if you want to help out with this St. Jude's thing, I think we could hit 300. We just need another, 40 or 50 bucks, and we'll be at 300 bucks. So it can happen, and it probably will, because I'll probably just eat the shipping and do it anyway, because we're there. It's just whether or not I want to pay for shipping, because there's a lot of prices. But anyway, with that said, I want to talk to you guys about something that happened to me today, and it was very crazy. I woke up, got the kids off to school. Wednesday's transition, they go back to their moms. Came home, started working my day job. I work from home. And I just had this weird feeling about me. Maybe it was just that I got lucky, I guess, but I checked my bank account. And when I checked my bank account, I noticed that it was not as big as it used to be. Not that it was very big to start with, but when I noticed when money's missing. So I was like, what in the world was that from? And I went into one of my payment services and noticed that it had been hacked. Somebody literally got into one of my accounts. I won't say which one, not PayPal. But if you use any of the Cash Apps, the Zells, the Venmos, those things, if you use those things, Plaid or any of that stuff, just check it. Doesn't matter which one it is. I'm not going to throw any shade at any of them, because I've always been fortunate. It's the first time it's happened to me in a long time. I had my identity stolen when I was like 20. That was the last time I can remember it happening. But this individual made their way into my accounts, and I have linked accounts, and they were able to get almost $1,000 from my checking account into whatever they were doing. And so I spent an hour this morning on the phone working with the payment service and the retailers that the person went through to try to get my money back in. And fortunately, it looks like they were able to. It's all frozen, but they're able to get it stopped and stop payments and all that stuff. And hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be good to go, because it was more money than I wanted. Well, you never want to lose money, but it would have hurt me really bad if it wasn't able to get returned to me, to the tune of, like I said, almost $1,000. And I don't have that kind of money just to lose. So I just want to kind of give you guys a PSA to be sure you're out there checking your accounts often. You may not. What happened to me when I was 20, somebody was pinging me for $19.99. $19.99, $19.99, $19.99, and then it turned into $29.99. And for a whole year, it ended up being like $700 they got from me, and my bank was only able to go back 6 months. So I just want you all to be cognizant of the fact that these people are very slimy. They're just slimy. They are the scum of the earth. Stealing is terrible, especially this time of year, but anytime stealing is terrible. So be sure you're checking your stuff. And if you have family members that may not be able to do that for them, because if I lost $1,000, I'd have to sell some of my silver or gold or something to get through this month. I mean, it's almost December, and I got Christmas stuff to still buy, but also just in general, like, I'm just can't believe that it happened to me, but it can happen to anyone. So I want you to be cognizant of that and aware that it is happening. And when I was talking to the bank, they said it is happening at an alarming rate. Unfortunately, our information is out there, whether we want it to be or not. And all it takes is just getting the right amount of it together in order to access your funds, your identity, all of those things. So be sure to be aware of that. I want to thank our sponsor for today's video. Just kidding, because we don't have one, but if I did, this would be a perfect time to have somebody like LifeLock or one of you all sponsor this video. If you have that, if you're able to get that kind of insurance and protection, I'm sure it would come in handy. Like, I think I have something like that, but I'm not sure what it's called. It's not LifeLock, or it's something like that. But any of that stuff, like, you never know. I mean, I'm never going to get $1 million stolen from me, but if $1,000 got stolen from me and I couldn't get it back, it would hurt. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this PSA and are looking forward to that drawing for all of the gifts that we have here on the 15th. If nobody else contributes, like I said, it'll be between $250 and $300 we're going to send to St. Jude's already. And I haven't done a check. It might actually be like more than that. I haven't really followed it, but I do know that we just got another contribution that really, from the last time I checked, which I have my sheet here, I think we were at like 220. So we're pretty well into the green, and I'm extremely ecstatic. Like before, like when I had the business and stuff, it was easier because you guys would go buy pay dirt, you'd go, help in that way, and we'd send money and they'd do charitable things. But it's just the coolest thing ever to give, and to be a small part of that. Again, I always say this, but to be the small part of it that just helps make it possible, And yeah, I got some skin in the game. These are some cool coins or whatnot, but small potatoes compared to what you all have helped me accomplish in the past 4 or 5 years. So again, I just want to say I hope you all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I'm going to ramble on and on as I always do here, but I hope you learned something from this video and you like what I just added to the gift bag. Gold luck, God bless, and I'll see you all in the next one.